Alright, there we are. Okay. Hello, everyone. I should log into this world real quick. Alright. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Welcome, Centillari. How are you doing today? Loving your content, joining your next stream as friends. I don't really have anything at the moment that you... Why am I... Oh, I forgot I'm in a... I am currently in a Ooh, my brain's not branding today. I am currently in a ancient city, and so I'm gonna give you guys a bit of an explanation of essentially how this whole thing works. Also, welcome Christy to the chat. How are you doing today? Glad you are here. So, welcome everybody. This is something. Your view is vertical. Yes, it is vertical. This is actually one of my first ever vertical live streams, which is actually pretty exciting. So let's just see how this goes. But now, so essentially, kind of a basic rundown of this before I jump right back into it. The subscribe-a-thon, you can also like read the description if you want to give you a bit of a general idea of like how this whole thing works. But essentially, it functions in a way where every single time that I get a subscriber on specifically the YouTube side, I will have to go and speedrun for a random block, item, or mob in Minecraft. Mob specifically being I have to go and kill said mobs to be able, for it to actually count. And so we also do it in a fun way where we actually, like, we have a Google document over here. I just switched over. It looks a little bit weird for the people on the YouTube side. Fair warning. I had a little bit of trouble, like, making it so it could actually function. I did make it so you guys can see the wheels a little bit better, but yeah, here we have a wheel where, like, every single time I get a subscriber, I have to, like, create another world, and I have to speedrun for that random item that I roll on a wheel. And we also, like, we do it in a way where stupid ads. Anyways, but essentially we roll a dice. We pick one of these. I also added getting potion effects as well. I forgot about that one, but we can also get like certain. I also have to like speedrun to get like certain potion. Or well, actually no. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've done this. Just fair warning. If I get like a potion on this, because it doesn't actually specify what the potion is, I have to roll for what that potion's effects should be. So it actually makes it a little bit more fair. So yeah, kind of a basic rundown of how this works. Fairly simple, but yeah. So also as a part of this, when I reach certain milestones, and actually I probably should have started off with that, but and this is actually part of the reason I am in an ancient city at the moment. Is I don't know how well you guys can see it, but there are a list of challenges. The challenges in what it says in the description is going to be a little bit different than what it says here. I haven't actually gone ahead and updated my preset description for that. However, I will be doing that, I think, probably after the stream when I have a bit of time. But essentially, I am going to be doing different challenges when I reach certain milestones. Also, keep in mind that the subscribe-a-thon is going to go till I reach 1,000 subscribers. After that, I am definitely not doing this again because this is really, really difficult. Anyways, so currently one of those things, and this is for 110 subscribers, I have to kill the warden while doing a subscribe-a-thon, which means that one of the speedruns I have to do, I also have to kill the warden. So, because I kind of liked because while I was doing the challenge, I found this seed. Time to abuse both chats again. Welcome, seed, to the chat. Hope you are doing well today. Also, you are a moderator. I haven't actually set you as a moderator just yet, but I will do that momentarily. Anyways, I think that's kind of a simple enough rundown of sort of what I'm doing today. I don't want to make this part too long, but just, you know, and also, like, you can always read the description. I also have a link to the Google Doc if you guys want to, like, check out like the full, more updated description. So yeah. Anyways, we need to kill the warden, but we also need to try to do it effectively without dying. So it has genuinely been a while since I've been in this world. It has been, I think, like well over a month or two since I've actually done a subscribe-a-thon. I think I kind of decided to take a little bit of a step back from it since it was kind of tolling. I see what you did for 300. I did in fact do a thing for 300. If you guys want to go check out the document. Okay. Yeah, I remember this. Oh man. Okay. So, I think I remember what I was essentially trying to do is I was going around and getting chests. I know I already got that one. I think I remember that. Um, uh, let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm able to actually walk on the wall without it messing me up. Oh, that looks like fun. Um, okay, I'm gonna wanna. Also, literally, all I have to do is kill the warden, and then I'm good. So, okay, I kind of want to try and get rid of these, but like considering how close they are to each other, I don't know if I want to go for that. Um, okay, I might be able to get up there. That might be the best thing for me to do at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Okay, I can walk on wool, and I'm fine. Okay. Ooh, does carpet count? I don't know. Ooh, this is scary. Okay. Also, my brightness might be a little bit low, so I'm gonna adjust that for you guys. I don't know how well it's actually showing up. By the way, since I am new to vertical, I just want to know like how does it look for you guys over on that end? Um, and also, by the way, so Twitch is also horizontal. So if you guys like prefer seeing it horizontal, you can go over and check out my Twitch. I do not have a link to it in the description. However, if you go to my channel, it should also show it. Um, if you check my about me and whatever. And maybe you can also consider following as well on Twitch, since my Twitch. This is also, funnily enough, my first ever Twitch stream. So if you guys want to go check that out and help support as I grow over in that direction, then you guys can go right ahead. However, the follows do not affect this, so it's a little bit less fun. But for those on the Twitch side, well, you can always go and check out the YouTube side as well. So, um, okay. Okay, because it's been a while since I've done this, I'm like trying to reassess and remember where exactly like all the stuff was. Holy crap. Thank you for the follow, C. I completely forgot that I actually have alerts now, which is also another fun thing. And that is definitely going to jump scare me more than once. But yeah, there's that as well. I like went ahead and just like fully set up everything that I just did not have yet as a streamer. So there's all the fun stuff. I should probably try and step outside all of this so I can actually get somewhere. Okay. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna head back here. Okay. All right. I might be a little bit quiet on this side as well because it's sort of an instinctual thing of being utterly terrified and thinking that what you do in real life is actually going to impact what you do in game. Okay, try not to die. Okay. I might also toggle sneak just for so I don't have to like continuously hold it because I don't want to have to do that. I don't know if I want to jump on the side that is that close to the shrieker. So maybe we go over here. Maybe down the stairs too. That sounds good. I might just go around these. I did set my bed over like at the entrance of the cave, wherever the heck that is. Cause as I said, it's been a month since I've been in this world. Why is the stream vertical? I just got a DM from a friend of mine. The stream is currently vertical, and that is purely because this is for specifically subscribe-a-thon streams. If you go and read an announcement that I made in my Discord, you would see that. You would see that I did in fact mention that specifically subscribe-a-thons are going to be like in a vertical format. Sorry I had to cut this short, but yeah, I'm gonna go play with a friend. Alright, see, I hope you go and have a good time with said friend of yours. And I hope you have a good rest of your night. But also, for the rest of you all, essentially, not every single stream is going to be vertical. Do not worry. However, I do intend on streaming on both YouTube and Twitch for both times. Though part of the reason I am doing specifically vertical streams for subscribe-a-thons is purely because I just want to be able to, because like vertical streams typically get a lot more views, and sort of because of that, I want to be able to, because essentially how vertical streams work is like people can like scroll through the short feed and actually like find someone's stream, and which actually makes them have like significantly more views. So, and because of that, and like the whole purpose of the subscribe-a-thon is like I'm gonna end up like maybe getting some more subscribers from this and whatsoever. So, yeah. And so you guys can make me suffer by subscribing to my channel. Okay. Alright, so. Alright, I'm definitely gonna want to gear up. Also, thank you, Sam, for the follow over on Twitch. Greatly appreciated. I could definitely use Swift Sneak right about now. That'd be great. I kind of like being above everything, but it is also like mildly terrifying. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, I can't jump on other things and they won't start freaking the heck out. I'm probably gonna head over that direction. I'm just trying to get a good lay of the land at the moment, because I want to know where I'm gonna want to go to actually get some more loot. There might be a chest over there. That's what I'm thinking. Probably some stuff over there. I don't know if I've been over there already though. I might have. Though if I remember correctly, there might have been something over there, and there were also a bunch of shriekers or whatever. I don't know. I'm like, some of this is all like coming back to me as I'm doing it. Okay, I'm gonna head over here. I can't wait for this to be a little bit less terrifying when we, don't have to go and kill the warden. Because that'd be kind of great. Alright, I'm gonna head over here. Thank you, Philip Heartless, for the subscribe. That is going to be written down in the document over there in just a moment. Actually, I might wait a little bit for that, but yeah, thank you for the subscription. Now I'm gonna have to do another speed run. That's gonna be fun. Then again, I have like I joke about this, but I know for a fact that I already have to do like another 100 like speedruns, and that's gonna suck a little bit. I don't think I've been over there. I might want to head over that direction. Okay. Okay. See, nothing to be scared of at all. Definitely not about to jinx it whatsoever. But, it's perfectly fine if we just take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, everything will be fine. Sounding like your every other kids show right about now, but that's kind of what I need when I'm utterly terrified. Does this mine faster with? Yeah, I don't think it does, or at least not any faster than like punching it with your fist. Oh yeah, definitely not. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna grab. Oh, cave noises. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of wool right now, so I could just like pillar everywhere with this stuff. I am honestly super glad that like Minecraft added this sort of thing, like an actual block that is not affected by, like a lot of brain not branding. That is not affected by like the sound of the shulkers or whatever. Shriekers. Damn, my brain is not working. Okay. I'm just gonna like stop talking, even though that's my job. Okay. Well, not my job necessarily. I'm still a child. I don't know if you guys noticed, but well, I suppose there are plenty of like people around my age that do have jobs. I just happen to not be one of them. Fun fact. I'm definitely gonna want to grab more than what I have right now. I'm just trying to make sure that there's none of those like vines growing on the like the side of these blocks, because if they break, it will set that thing off. And I don't think there are like any actually like near the giant portal thingy, but I don't want to risk it, so we're just gonna be very, very careful. Very, very, very careful. Do expect some absolutely insane and terrifying moments in the near future. I'm curious, how well is the Twitch side doing? I mean, honestly, not that great. I literally have just started on Twitch, so I just like looked over at the Twitch thing. I mean, like, I'm kind of excited to start up Twitch because this is definitely gonna like help my channel out a lot. Because like, I mean, I got decent views. I'm at 217 right now, but I think it's gonna help with like making my streams specifically, like the streams specifically, actually reap some benefits rather than just like the shorts that I'd make. Because the shorts require, honestly, I'm willing. Here's the thing. I love putting effort into this stuff, but I honestly don't really have the time to create shorts all the time because I'm also trying to focus on school as well. So like because I'm trying to double up on that, it becomes incredibly difficult to be able to sort of balance both like content creation and school and whatsoever. So that's honestly why I'm one of the big reasons for why I'm dual streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, because I've seen other streamers do it and it's been pretty good for them. Also, I am planning. I've been sort of like building up a playlist of like music to play during stream, so expect that to be coming soon. I also need to make sure that some of that stuff isn't copyright, because I'm coming to realize, because like I just built up a thing on Spotify, which I also, funnily enough, have started also listening to myself, just like in my own time, purely because it's honestly like a lot of the video game music. The whole idea behind like what I'm trying to gather specifically is like chill, but also like neutral in a way, because if it's like too chill, then it's just going to be like incredibly quiet, and that's not necessarily what I'm looking for, because like I want it to be like somewhere in between, right? Like I don't want it to be too chill because I don't want everyone to fall asleep, and I mean like because it's mostly meant to like liven up specifically these sorts of streams where it's just me jumping around, playing, doing weird crap. I guess. I think I was planning on heading that way, like that general direction. I think there's also some stuff I didn't get over here, but I don't know. That looks kind of familiar, like that structure right there. I'm just like getting a little bit of deja vu from it, so we might. I don't know. I'm gonna head this direction because I know for a fact I haven't been over here. So, oh, I love exploring an ancient city while having this as my gear. I also have like a distinct memory of like how I got like 5 of these diamonds because like I remember I was on like one side of the ancient city, but there were some shriekers and skulk sensors on like the other side of a wall that I just did not see. And because I was mining up the diamonds, they started to activate. So like while I was and it was like a really horrible situation, honestly. So like the thing had begun it had shrieked twice. So now if it shrieks one more time, I know for a fact that the warden is going to spawn, which is why I'm in like being as paranoid as I am right now because I desperately do not want him to spawn at the moment. So we're going to try and avoid that to the best of our ability. Simply by pillaring around, because my other strategies were not as effective. Okay, so essentially we're just going around and we're trying to find chests and whatever, just to get some good loot. Because what I know for sure about ancient cities is that they are a great provider of specifically pants. So that is going to be one of the goals for the stream. Okay, so I might want to try to go under there at some point, but I do prefer being on top, I'm not going to lie. Okay, I have like not been over here, and I think that is an alcove with, I think, 2 shriekers, so maybe not. Okay. We're gonna go like a roundabout direction just to try and avoid, you know, the whole idea of dying. Because I do prefer not doing that. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure there's no shriekers around. Well, there's one right there, so maybe no just prancing around, I guess. I mean, that wasn't really my intention anyways. Okay. I believe this looks like one of those other alcoves as well, so I might want to see. That one I might be safe from. What I want to know is if I can get over here and get the loot in here. Then again, I haven't actually seen if there is a chest in there, so I might want to do that before trying to do anything crazy. Okay, there is a chest. I'm just going to go around. We're going to take a quick sweep. See if there happen to be any other shriekers besides that one. And if there are, we might not go for it. I don't know if those are... Well, it has to be 8 blocks, right? I believe it's somewhere around 8 blocks. So, from those 2 distances... But I don't know if there's one up there. That's the main concern in this situation. I am being, like, extraordinarily cautious. I feel like as a streamer, I'm supposed to be, like, more exciting by being, like... Oh, I'm just gonna break this with that, like, absolutely no regard for my safety. Oh my gosh, the warden spawned. Why did it do that? But I think I'd rather not be that kind of YouTuber today. Because staying alive sounds great, honestly, you know? Like, being stupid, not my favorite thing to do, typically. Typically. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes. But sometimes it's in the name and it's kind of stupid, so. Okay. I might be fine if I destroy that Shrieker. We're going to make a tactical decision to destroy both of these Shriekers, so I have a little bit more breathing room. There's a Shrieker right there, though. Will it? No, it will not. Because I just gotta remember that it's 8 blocks, and I'll be fine. Shit! Where was it? Wait, is it per game? Please tell me it's per game. Please tell me it's per game. Because I don't hear anything. Oh, did I have to destroy the one over there first? Actually, no, because it's over there, so. Never mind. Okay, seriously. Because I know they could transfer to each other, because that's just how shriekers or skull sensors work. Honestly, I did not. I kind of forgot how deep into this I was. So there's a part of me that definitely did not want to just start out this stream in the middle of an ancient city. I don't know if that's going to go over there. Because if I destroy that, that'll send a signal to that. But will it reach right there? That's the question. So 1, 2, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. It's too risky. It's really just too risky for me to try and go for it. Because, like, I already have 1 strike. It's definitely not going to reach that one up there. I know that for a fact. Ugh. Because that's what makes ancient cities so hard to traverse. Because, like, there could be multiple Shriekers around. If you try to destroy one thing, then it's all over. Like, or well, you have like 3 strikes before the warden starts spawning on you. Okay. I am not looking forward to any of this. I might consider just like trying and doing like another attempt, and then we can come back to this later. That might actually be a little bit more fun. I think I might do that. Because I will try to do this stream, but I do also want to try and like do some other content as well. And actually get some speedruns done. Because like it has to be during a subscribe-a-thon. And I have some wiggle room. Because like I have, well, 1,000 subscribers worth of wiggle room. So yeah, that might not work out in the way that I want it to. Okay, well, we're gonna want to stay on this side. Yeah, this is definitely probably boring for you all because you probably cannot see jack shit at the moment. It's pretty dark, so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably go ahead and I'm just gonna make the decision to maybe consider doing this part later. I'm gonna I don't know what I'm doing anymore. We're just gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna place that. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Simply because I do not want to be going around an ancient city right now, I'm gonna try and do another speed run because it sounds like it would suck if I try to do anything even more crazy than what I'm already doing. So we are gonna do a little something called me leaving this world. Okay, stop trying to save a replay file. I'm not trying to do that right now. All right, so let's look over at this. Sorry, YouTube side, if it does not look very interesting. I promise you, it is relevant to what we're doing today. Okay. So, speed runs that we have not done yet. Okay. So we haven't done a lot of this. I've only rolled the stuff up to 150. We'll try to complete some more of these backlogged ones, and then we'll go on to the rest of these. I'm definitely going to want to do a lot more, significantly more subscribe-a-thons if I'm going to actually catch up. So expect more of these in the future, most definitely. So, okay. Here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to create another world. I mean, survival, normal, yada, 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 everything normal. What should I try to, here, we'll try to go for, let's say sweet berries. Simple, easy, can get it out of the way. We'll do sweet berries this one. Sweet berries. Okay. Alright, so. Oh, I'm still doing this right now. Okay, well, this is not what I expected. However, we can use this to our advantage. So if I actually look at our thingy again, there might be some jungle specific ones that we want to look for. Yeah, we have jungle door. So we can do that one real quick. We can do the jungle door one real quick. So yeah, this is actually gonna be a pretty easy one. I'm like really paranoid. I keep trying to like walk. I kept trying to like walk on the leaves because I was worried if I step it on the ground, the warden's gonna spawn, but we're not even there anymore. Also, I might take a break soon because I forgot to actually give myself some water, and I'm definitely not going to be yapping this long on this stream without any water. So, whew. All right. So, honestly, this is gonna be super easy. I just gotta make this. This one's pretty easy. Door. All right, and that is another speed run. I'm just gonna do that at the end of like every single one. I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm thinking about like stitching some of those together. So yeah, that's another speed run. We have done jungle door. Taking care of another easy one. Coolio. Just gonna cross that one off real quick. Normally I would have C help by like crossing it off for me, but C is not here at the moment, so we're just gonna have to. It is apparently not letting me cross it off at the moment. I'll just deal with that later and just highlight it red. All right, so that was pretty easy. I also delete every single world after it because I do not need to be keeping every single world for this. All right, let's do another one. I'm gonna say sweet berries again, just to will the sweet berries into existence. Okay, another interesting one. All right, we have a savanna this time around. So, okay. All right. Here's how we're gonna make this work. I'm gonna look at the thing again. What do we have that is specific to an acacia biome? Okay. Okay, I don't think we have anything for an acacia biome specifically. However, what would be helpful for us is we do have one of the missions is to go ahead and try and get a let's see, I think it's, yeah, right here, red glazed terracotta. And the fun thing about that is we're in a warm, temperate biome at the moment, right? And because of that, and there's actually a jungle over there, but because we're in a temperate biome, there's a good chance we'll spawn next to a desert, which means there's also a good chance we'll spawn, we're going to find a Badlands biome, which is going to make the whole terracotta one easier. Or we can go over to this village and make my life even more easy. Okay. And actually, because, yeah, there's their houses are actually made out of terracotta, so if we just, like, mine up some of that, that'll make this whole process a lot easier. So we just gotta slap some of that into a furnace, and then we'd be good for this run. Alright, so. Yeah, if we just head over here real quick. Oh god, why is it... Oh, it's because of the shift. I had shift on toggle again. Okay. Yeah, I might actually change that, because that's gonna get annoying. Alright, yeah, so we have some red terracotta right there. We also have a chest. What's in here? Bread. Beautiful. Bread. Just like, same first letter as beautiful. Yep. Definitely relates to what we're doing right now. Anyways, we're gonna mine up that red terracotta, make some red glazed terracotta, and then we're done with this speed run. Okay. So actually, we didn't need to mine that much acacia wood at the moment, so we could just do that. We can get myself some of that. Pick this back up just in case we need it, and actually we will, because we're gonna need to mine up a little bit of cobblestone. So I'm gonna try and find that somewhere. I could just, I'd run over to the hill, but that's a bit far away, so we're actually just gonna like mine down a bit. Alright, here we are. So yeah, idea of this, just gonna get a little bit of stone. I just want to clear some of these easier challenges out of the way, just to make life a little bit easier. I'm also thinking, because a lot of these tasks are gonna be like fairly monotonous. I'm thinking something that we could actually do is we could like start doing some like other activities while doing this stream, just to make it more exciting. Then again, we don't really have very many people at the moment to like do any activities. However, if we do get some more people, and this is red terracotta, and that's actually probably all I need. So we could just place that down, do this, do that. That is bothering me a little bit. And boom, red glazed terracotta. There we go. And that is another speed run. And you guys are going to see me saying this quite a lot. I promise it'll pay off when I make the video for this. I'm not going to like make a compilation of me doing everything at the same time. I think probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that thing where it's just kind of like, I think the best like analogy I can come up with is like the Campbell soups. You guys know of that? Like the Campbell soups, where like there's like different versions of soups, and there's this guy that would like paint these soups. I think his name was like Andy Warhol or something, and he would like paint these soups, and like they would each be like different variations of the Campbell soup. It'll be something along those lines, but it'll just be a compilation of me like saying that I've completed different speedruns and saying like that is another speedrun, which actually kind of sounds like the whole Matt Pat thing of the whole Matt Pat. That is just a theory, a game theory. So like not really the same thing, but it sounds similar. Anyways, we're gonna will the sweet berry speedrun into existence. We must get the sweet berries. Actually, no, I might want to put a harder one there. Let's put a harder one there, just to make it a little bit more interesting. We'll try to will something more difficult into existence. Okay, let's say, oh god, Let's will a shulker shell into it. Let's will shulker shell for the speedrun. Oh god. Shulker shell. Oh god. That would suck. That would actually I'd have to beat the game and then I'd have to go get that. Well, I don't have to actually. I don't have to. All I have to do is I have to get to the end. And there's a glitch that I can do where I can just like teleport into the middle of nowhere. Though I don't know if that will be that actually be easier to do. I might do that. I don't know. We'll strategize for that one later, unless we see like an easier speed run where we are at the moment. It looks like not really. It's just a standard forest biome this time around. However, I will still look at. I like it when like it just hands things to me and I can just get stuff out of the way. It's really nice. We can do iron ingot, and that one's really easy. Just to get like another easy one out of the way. We also have like cut sandstone. That one requires a little bit more effort. Orange candle. That one's not too bad. I'd have to like get a beehive though. That'd be a little bit more difficult. I'm definitely gonna want to come up with a better way to like make it so you guys can see this. Because like literally all I can do at the moment is just switch over to this and it doesn't really look that interesting for people on the YouTube side. So I will try to work on that. At least though you guys can see the wheels fairly well because of how I'm positioned it. So at least you have that going. Also it just says leather cap because I was like a test roll just to make sure that because I didn't know if it was gonna like pop up on the screen all big and it would be harder for people on the YouTube side to see or whatever, but I guess it's already kind of hard for you guys to see the Google Doc, so it's not really going to make much of a difference. I mean, I think for starters, I think if I started like a dark forest biome, I might go for the evoker, but we're definitely not going to do that one at the moment. All right. I vote that I do 2 more easy speed runs, and then I'm going to go get some water, and then we'll continue with this. So, let's start with iron ingot. I'd say we're either going to go for like iron ingot or string. Gold block is actually going to be easy. Because if we find, because all we got to do is get like an iron pickaxe. Can you guys see what I'm like highlighting at the moment? Okay, well YouTube can't. Twitch, you guys can see it though, hopefully. Unless you somehow can't, because you guys have the horizontal view. But the gold block would actually be easy, because all we need is an iron pickaxe and then to find a ruined portal, and they generally have a gold block already generated, which is really nice. Especially when I was doing some like normal speed runs the other day. Or well, normal, but I was doing it in hardcore. Anyways, but yeah, we could go for that. The nether ones are going to be tedious, but possible. And then the end ones are going to be just incredibly difficult. We could also empty map's going to be easy. We found a shipwreck and we automatically complete that one. Plus, we could just craft it fairly easily. So, there's a lot of different options. Horse is also going to be easy. That's also going to be nice. So yeah, we're going to switch back over to gaming. So I can try not to burn too much daylight. And also I do want to try to get these easy challenges out of the way, because I am slowly losing my voice. And I already kind of had a very... I mean, not like a hard... Well, it was a hard day. It was a hard day. Not a strenuous day, though. I was about to describe it as that, and then I'm like, I don't think I was, like, straining necessarily. I mean, I guess a little bit. It really depends on your definition of straining. Point is, though, I did kind of have a bit of a harder day today. So I don't really want to, like, make my life even more hard by making myself suffer when on stream. Which is really not the point of what I'm trying to do here, so... Anyways, how are the speedruns going? They are going fairly well. Also, welcome Electronic to the stream. How are you doing today? And yes, these speedruns are going fairly well. We already got 2 out of the way, which is very nice. And now we're just kind of going for like whatever is easiest at the moment. I'm planning on like doing 2 more speedruns and then going and getting water because my voice is like slowly dying. But yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing all right. Not the best day, I'm gonna be honest. But I think I'm holding in fairly well. Also, how have you generally been electronic? It's actually kind of, I feel like it's kind of been a while since I've actually talked to you. Since I've actually talked to you, mostly because of, you know, Gus hasn't really been streaming of late, but you know. I'm also, just real quick, I'm gonna grab these flowers because this makes yellow, this makes red, and together, you ready? It makes orange. This is literally crazy. My elementary school days are benefiting me like crazily. Also, I did that because one of the goals is an orange candle, so just in case. Though I'm willing to bet we're probably going to do either the map one, since we have sugarcane, or the iron ingot one, and honestly, I might just make the map. Well, actually, no. Like, I need more paper to actually make a map, so, because it's not as many sugarcane as I think think it is. However, I could always like go over here and take care of like finding a shipwreck and whatever, and just finding a map. Yeah, I've been busy with classes and other life stuff. Yeah, I get that honestly. I know you're like you're old. You're like it's old person school and whatever. Well, I mean college, but you know we call it old person school around here. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm still in the young person school, and honestly, I'll just say it. I am very much in high school, everybody. I'm not a squeaker, though that's kind of obvious. Um, I might want to go for the horse one right now. That might be the easiest. Cause like all I have to do is kill a horse. Uh, you are in fact the grandpa electronic. You are the grandpa of the PC Gus community. I mean, then again, Gus is also kind of old, but you know he never really tries to show it though. You know. Then again, I don't think you do, but everyone, no animals were hurt in the process or making of this stream, so just don't worry about that little guy. That title goes on to Gus. I can't take it. Um, I can't take it. You can't take being old. All right, well. I mean, you could probably take being old. I don't know about maybe not grandpa. What phrase would you prefer instead? Also, because I just killed the horse, that is another speed run. I gotta do that at the end of every single one, guys. I'll be the cool on. Okay, I actually kind of like that though, and I feel like that fits. I like that. That fits you well. I honestly really do see that, and I'm not gonna refer to you as that, and that's gonna become a thing now. I don't know if it's already a thing, and if it is already a thing, I'm just gonna go along with it. But if it's not a thing, I'm gonna make sure that it becomes a thing. You know what the thing? It isn't, but let's make it a thing. Perfect. Let's do it. Also, another speed run. Thank goodness. All right. Just gotta will the shulker shells into existence. You know, as you do, as you do. Let's see. I'm gonna real quick just mark off that we killed the horse. I mean, we euthanized the horse. There we go. Which honestly, I'm just using a more complicated word that means the exact same thing because I don't know. We're playing Minecraft, which means the majority of Minecraft stuff audience is 5-year-olds. But you know, and now you kids are gonna learn what euthanized means. Oh boy. We help the horse sleep. Yeah, we help the horse go night night. You know, the horse he just needed to go to bed. You know, I was very very tired. That. That's any time I like play a video game and my baby brother is in the room. That's what I tell him. Because like if I try to kill something in a video game, he's like, "Is it hurting?" And then I'm like, No, buddy. We're helping it go to sleep. We're helping it go to sleep. Don't worry." Also, you guys don't have to worry about hearing a baby brother at the moment. He is currently in bed. Um, Mom, what does euthanize mean? You know, I it'll be really funny if like what am I if I actually I don't think I have like that much of a younger audience at the moment, but it will be really really funny if that ends up happening to like this 9-year old that happens to be on my stream. Um and honestly, I use what I do is like every single time I learn a word, I start using it significantly more often. It would be hysterical. Um, and euthanize, I did actually learn what it was only recently. But that's because of like what I try to do is I typically try to learn like a word from context instead of like just asking people what words mean because I'm paranoid of asking people what it means and worried about people calling me dumb. But just self doubt. We don't have to worry about that. Um, though honestly, I do have some like decent friends who I think like if I asked what a word had meant, they'd be fine with it. Also, haha, you have no mom anymore. Go get PC Gus. Some say he's an emo goth mommy. Um. Uh. Anyways. But I did that one bit and I fully lost track of what I'm saying. I'm like way too ADHD for this. Um. I have like 3 dictionaries that I read from time to time. I also like looking at synonyms of to find new words. That's actually really cool. I should just like try to do that at some point. I'd probably get bored because, as I said, ADHD. But um, then again, I might hyperfixate on it because like there's this whole idea that like or well, I don't know. Some people might have this idea or just the whole stigma behind ADHD. I also like that word. I've known that one for longer, but I really like the word stigma for some reason. I don't know. It's fancy, and I use it often. Don't worry about where I'm using the word stigma in, but the correct context. Don't worry. Um, that's a dark oak biome right there. Hold on. Do you guys want to kill an evoker? I might want to kill an evoker. That sounds like let's go kill an evoker. Well, we gotta go see if we can actually find an evoker to kill, but anyways. My voice is getting like really tired. I definitely should go get some water right now because I'm just sitting here yapping my butt off. But I'm just gonna make myself continuously suffer for your entertainment. I mean, that's kind of the purpose of this channel. It's like, or not the channel. Sorry, the purpose of the channel was supposed to be like me playing video games for fun, but then I'm like, you know what? Let's do something to get a little bit of subs, Because I kind of want to do a bit of a mix. I want to do something that's like both fun, and I want to do something that like actually gets me like a little bit of like at least a community. I think I definitely do want something along those lines. And honestly, it's really nice to have already like become friends with like some other communities as well, like Kitrix's community, PC Gus's community, because like now that I've become friends with some of you guys have now started like showing up in my streams. And because of that, like I've actually had some viewers, which is really nice. And I don't just have to start from literal rock bottom. All right, if I'm gonna actually go for the evoker one, I might want to try and... Well, actually, hold on. I'm going to climb on top of a jungle tree real quick. I promise this actually has to do with something, but I'm trying to go up here so I can kind of get like a lay of like how big this actual dark forest biome is. Do you have a name for your community? I'm not sure yet. I have like a couple names, but in mind, but like, because like one of the names I'm thinking about is because like the name of my Discord server is Panda's Urban Jungle, so because like it's meant to be like a dystopian, like the lore behind it, I guess like it's a dystopian society or whatever. Also, I don't think that dark forest biome is actually going to be big enough for a mansion to spawn in. It might be, but I see a shipwreck right over there, and I might just want to go to that and get a map, and then call this challenge completed. So, anyways, so I've been thinking about like calling you guys like citizens and whatever, but it will be really weird just to have you guys just have people join stream, and then I have to explain to them that like, oh yeah, the whole lore behind this is it's a dystopian society, and they're like, but what the heck is that? I'm 5 years old. And then, I have to explain what dystopia is to a 5-year-old, and I don't want to do that all the time. Then again, I keep coming at this with the assumption that I'm going to have 5-year-olds watching my streams. This is geared towards, this is also geared to, older audiences as well. So, I do hope that this, we do get some older people here. Because I'd go insane if it's just a bunch of younger kids being, wreaking absolute chaos in my chat. Citizens is cool. All right. Well, I'm glad to have your input there because, I don't know how well it'll work out, but I'm glad that it does reflect well with at least you, Electronic. Ooh, that looks really cool. I won't go to it though because Drowned always kick my ass when I try to go over there. All right. So I might just go for the one where I try to get an iron ingot. Because that one's fairly easy. Unless I have another one jungle specific. Or maybe azalea specific. Because I'm actually on top of an azalea tree. Let's see. I don't really have anything at the moment that would work for that. I could kill a dolphin. Or I could get cut sandstone. I might be able to do that. Those are a lot easier to get, though. I'm just trying to see if, there are specific ones that I could just get now, that are, specific to this biome. I mean, honestly, I might just want to go for either the dolphin one or the cut sandstone one. And actually, I'm on sand, so let's just do that real quick. I need some more wood. And I'm trying to get this done as fast as I can because I need water. And I keep promises. That's one of the main things as well. Because I honestly haven't been keeping as many promises as I have hoped to on this channel. So what I'm trying to do is I don't know. What I'm trying to do is I want to try and keep as many promises as I can on this channel because I feel like I really haven't. With a lot of stuff, I'd say I'm gonna do a stream, but then life stuff gets in the way all of the time. Sort of I don't like this comparison. Sort of like a Kitrick situation, because she's in the middle of I don't know, she has her whole school thing, and which is why she's not actually streaming at the moment. Is because she's having to go through education as well, so that's fun. She manages it. She probably manages her time a little bit better than me. But anyways, what am I making? I'm making a shovel. That is what I was doing. All right, so we're just gonna make cut sandstone. That does require it's ooh, I don't know. I could probably craft it in the crafting table. I need to manage my time better. I'm an insane procrastinator. Oh my god, that is so real. So real and at another level. Oh my god. My time is managed. Okay, I'm sorry. It isn't managed. That's the whole point. My time is not managed, and it should be managed. I am probably going to be swarmed by mobs in a couple minutes, so we might want to do this. Might want to be a lot quicker about this. I think that's enough sand. We're going to go craft in a hole. I wrote a 6-page history essay this morning in 6 hours. I hated it. Yikes. That is a page per hour, and honestly, respect to that, but yikes, that is hard. I remember at one point I was assigned an assignment I had an essay. It was for The Great Gatsby, and I don't know how many. Well, Electronic, you probably know what that book is. I mean, you've been in education long enough to know a lot of the different classics. But like The Great Gatsby, honestly, I kind of enjoyed the book a little bit. It wasn't like some of the things were boring. I guess I don't know. I'd give like a full explanation of it, but I am trying to but I have like too many different things I'm trying to explain. But what I did, and this is the first time I ever did this, and I did not need to go this hard in high school, but I wrote like 7 pages for my essay on it. I did not need to do that. I fully like I could have wrote like 2 pages and been fine. That would have gotten me like a good solid grade. I did not need to go that hard for for literal high school, dude. Yeah, that was the beginning of the year when I actually had energy. So, anyways, we're gonna try and craft because yeah, we're gonna get. I don't actually know how to make cut sandstone. I've never done that before. Okay, it's that. Okay, we need 4 of it. Okay. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I can do this, right? Yeah. Well, actually, no. We just might need. For some reason, I thought it had to be a slab. Probably because it said the word cut. But I think that's all we need. Just cut sandstone, right? Yeah. I'm trying to see where did it go? Where did it go? I lost track of it. There it is. Okay. Yep. Just cut sandstone. Okay. Anyways, that is another. I'm probably not going to even use this clip. Let's be honest. But yeah. All right. So, real quick, I'm gonna go on break. But yeah. Oh man, I'm tired. Anyways, gonna take a quick break just to get some water. Okay. I have returned. I also have a box of Girl Scout cookies. Don't worry about it. Got myself some Thin Mints. Everything is okay now. Man, I should like lay off the yapping a little bit cuz like I'm like I drank some water and then like I just felt my throat all of a sudden becoming significantly more just I'm trying to say redder. Um Sore. There we go. I remember how words work. Um okay. So, all right, we're going to still try to will the shulker shells to existence. As per usual, I'm going to bite a Girl Scout cookie. Okay. How rare is it that it keeps spawning either in or near jungles? Because that is insane. Like, genuinely, that is so strange. Okay. Well. Ooh, another shipwreck. Okay. Pretty good stuff nearby. I'm not chewing our cookie. I don't know what you're talking about. It's probably because you're a panda. That'll make sense. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Yeah. Man, I am so done with school. I'm not gonna lie, because I am currently in the middle of taking driver's ed while also trying to balance school, and it kind of sucks a little bit. Like I'm glad that I have the opportunity to actually stream today, but you know, it's kind of yeah, because I'm having like 3 hours of driver's ed every single night on top of school, so it's kind of been a bit difficult. Fortunately, I don't have it on Friday nights, which is really nice. So it won't interfere with like streams or whatever, because I am definitely not doing any streams during the work week, especially when I'm in the middle of the school year. I never took driver's ed. I got my permit at 18, and then after it was done, I took my test. Yeah, honestly, there's a part of me that wished I could have done that, but my parents insisted, so. I mean, like, if I asked, like, hard enough, maybe they would have considered it, but honestly, I didn't think it would be as bad as it is. Also, that is really nice. Um, okay. Treasure map. Okay, yeah, of course it's back here. There we go. Actually, yeah, is it back this? Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Might be this way. Yeah, that looks more correct. Okay. Okay, is it smack in the middle of the... Okay, no, it's on, like, the other side of the map, so it's probably on, like, one of those two islands over there, so we'll probably be fine. Oh my god, there's another one. Let's go. I love how, like, both of them are very obvious, so I don't really have to, like, try very hard to find them. Okay, it's on, like, this side of the map, right? Yeah, I'm in the map now. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go loot that over there, see if it has anything good. I loved, like, exploring the oceans in this game, because you can actually just, like, get a whole lot of good stuff. just from that. Also, it looks like the thing is in the middle of the water, which is not fun, but I'll live. God dang it. Okay, well. Alright, coal, love that. Paper. I definitely do not want that. Okay. And then this... Is there going to actually be another one over here? There might not be. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. And then we can just mine into here real quick. Okay, typically there's like a chest. Sort of like generally over here. If it's actually in this room. Okay, here it is. Oh, yes. Okay. Yep. Yep. We got it. Alright. That's awesome. And there might be another one, but I don't actually remember that where that one would be on the ship, so. Okay. Now, and actually I have iron, so if I want to count it, I can't say that that was like for that specific challenge, but I might try to go for a harder one this time, considering how good of a start this was. So I'm thinking if I want to go for a harder one, I could try to go to the Nether. I'm trying to get some of the easier ones out of the way. Actually, you know what? If I want to stay in the overworld but still want a easier one, I'm gonna say Prismarine Crystal. So we can go over to the Guardians and deal with that. Also, welcome, Anil Kumar. Anil Kumar. Okay, there we go. I'll get to pronouncing names when I get to it. But yeah, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope you are at least doing well. I am currently. I mean that I suppose the title sort of explains it all, but you know, it's a little bit more detailed than that. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. So I'm just gonna like get a little bit closer, try to get on top of it. And we are. So it's gonna be about, and we're still in there, so it's gonna be right about here. Nope. Right here. Okay. Right down here. It's gonna be directly below. It might be a couple blocks. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna get some water, some air. I want to get the opposite of that. Yeah, I'm gonna get some air before I go and get the rest of this. Ooh, yes, that is awesome. Okay, this is actually really nice. And the water breathing's definitely gonna help. That's not really gonna be very helpful. Okay. Also, I forgot how to pronounce it. Anil Kumar. I am going to be actually. If you, is it okay if I just call you Anil, just for ease, if that's okay? I might be able to get used to Anil Kumar, but I'm trying to. My brain is honestly super fried from, and I was telling some other viewers earlier, but my brain's fried from both having to deal with school and also having to deal with driver's ed and whatsoever. Okay, so we are going to be looking for a temple, hopefully somewhere around here. And I want to try to make this part as easy as possible. I might try to kill a guardian. I don't know if that's going to be easier or like the easier thing to do or the harder thing to do. But I can't necessarily like uncraft prismarine to make it a prismarine crystal, so I might actually want to kill one. Unless I want to try to find some more buried treasure. I could try to do that. Because some buried treasure chests do have prismarine crystals. So if I'm on the hunt for another shipwreck, because we just went to 2, if I try to find another one, then hopefully, maybe, I might be able to get lucky with the loot. Also, another dark forest biome. We could go for an evoker if it's big enough, but I don't know. I'm going for whatever is easiest. As well as I think I'm going to try to commit to what I'm doing at the moment. Plus, going up in the dark forest biome kind of requires me to be very careful of mobs, while being out in the water is a lot easier. So, okay. Okay, looks kind of barren at the moment. However, there is a ruined portal right there, so I might go and get some of that. Honestly, I really do love that, like, in Minecraft, there's, like, almost always, like, something at least kind of interesting when you spawn into a seed. Because, like, there's just so much content to actually fill up this game, which is really, really nice. Part of the reason I still play it, honestly. That and, I love doing things with friends in the game, so. Ooh. Like all of that. Oh, no, I want that. Where did it go? It might be up there. Where did I chuck the shovel? Oh, there's a gold block, too. I might want to just go with that, actually. Then again, there's a higher chance of me finding a gold block than finding prismarine crystals, which is actually kind of, I feel like it's kind of a funny thing to say, but okay. Oh, that's just the, okay. I thought it was like drowns attacking the thing, but it looks like it was not. Okay. It's going to be harder to see anything in the dark. However, I do think I see another shipwreck up ahead. Yeah, I think I'll do this. It isn't really actually that much difference, but that much of a difference. Actually, it's significantly worse, but So I know it's just up ahead. Actually, is that another one? It might be. I see some bricks, so I think there might be another portal right there. That's actually really cool. Just like 2 of them already spawned like super close to each other. Oh no, it's just one of these. Which do in fact have chests. Shit! Nope! 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 I do not need all of the undead coming after me. Especially the ones with tridents. Nope. Shut up, alarm. I'll take my drugs later. Shish. Got my alarm going off at the same time. Shish, I'll take my drugs later. That is an amethyst geode. I fully lost where that shipwreck is. I know we came from, like, this general. Right, did we? I think we did. Sounds about right. Okay, I might want to just wait till day. I definitely don't want to go to that, because that'll kill me as well. Oh, here's the shipwreck. Okay. I think I hear some of the drown, though. Yeah, that guy's still trying to shoot at me. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go straight this direction, right? And if we go straight this direction, we might be able to unload some of those baddies over there, right? And there's like a... and there's... It doesn't actually depend on your render distance, fun fact. Ocean Monument. Okay, we're gonna note that for later. But yeah, it doesn't actually depend on your render distance. It actually more depends on... Hold on. Is that another shipwreck? That's another shipwreck. Oh my god, there's so many shipwrecks. Don't tell me there's a shipwreck inside of the frickin'... This seat is kind of wild. Honestly, that's one of the fun things about doing this challenge. Is there another... Okay, no, that's just like a ravine. And I'm kind of blinded by the light right now. But, yeah. It's kind of insane. Why do I see stone bricks? I might be going a little bit insane. What is that? Okay, it's just another one of those ruins. Yeah, here we have another one, which is kind of crazy. That should, like, all I got is this. There might be another chest, though. We go into here. Here we are. Ooh, yes. Yes. Okay, perfect. There was that other one, right? Yeah, it's this one. Here's where the treasure map is. Okay, there is another treasure map. There is another treasure we can try and go to. It looks a little bit far away, so... Where did the monument go? So remember... Hold on. Did I seriously just lose them? Actually, no, I remember it's over here. It's over here. Going insane, but I know for a fact it's over here. Okay. Seriously? Are you actually kidding me? Oh my god, there's more of them. Actually, it might not be over here. I'm just gonna search this area a little bit. And actually, if I go back over there, I think I should be able to more easily find it. Apologies for me being like very easily turned around. I am super disoriented today, so... And with everything in the ocean looking the same... Okay, is there actually another shipwreck over there? Like right next to the ocean monument? No. Ah, that's friggin' essentials. No, I don't care about cosmetics. Is there, like, right there? I think that might be sand. That might be sand right there. I'm not entirely sure. I'm like leaning into my screen. I don't want to get too close at the moment. Oh, looks like there's land. That might be a shipwreck. I'm not sure. I think that is. Anyways, I'm gonna start heading a direction to see if I can try and make it so I actually start appearing on the map. This might be the opposite direction that it wants me to go. I could be wrong. Okay, no, we're going the right way. We're going the right way. So we might... I'm going to test this direction. Honestly, it's really hard to tell when it comes to this direction, but... I might be guessing wrong. Who knows? It's very, very possible. Considering how I haven't appeared on it and we're really close to land, I'm gonna say that it's not over here. Do that. That's bothering me a little bit. Oh, by the way, fun story, everybody, but we also have alerts now. I think I mentioned this earlier when some other people were here, but We do have some alerts. We have stuff for like, we have one for both following and subscribing. We have one for like members. I don't have members on YouTube yet, so that doesn't really mean anything. However, I should get like I should get subscriptions on excuse me. I'm gonna get subscriptions on Twitch a lot sooner than that. So, and it's the exact same thing. So you guys should see it at some point. Okay, yeah, it's this direction. But yeah, so is there another one? No. It is going to be oh, and there's also a raid one for Twitch. Like when someone raids my stream. Oh, is it on land? Please tell me it's on land. Please, oh please tell me it's on land. I don't want to keep going into frickin' water again. I'm really done with the water. Okay, well it looks like it's actually a little bit into the water, but we'll live. Okay, we are close. So, actually, I'm probably going to want to go more this direction. So we're going to want to go... Oh, we're really close. Right over here. We have this. Hey! We have so much stuff. I want to be able to breathe as well. Okay, so we have that. And prismarine crystals! Alright. Everyone, I'd like to officially tell you all, that is another speed run. So incredibly cringy. Anyways, I almost went but I was about to hit end string. No, we still have some time, guys. Don't worry. You guys aren't rid of me yet. Okay. Alright, so. Alright, so we're gonna switch back over real quick. We're gonna say that we've completed prismarine crystals. And now we're just gonna go for another one. I keep naming them shulker shells. I don't know where this whole thing of like willing shulker shells is coming from, because all I gotta do to get that one is just like go into the freaking end and then deal with that. But I don't know. I just need a name for them, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to keep naming them all New World. Then again, shulker shell might get old, so you guys might want to name it something a little bit different. Alright, so here's our spawn. Nothing too crazy. It looks like we have a Tygo over there. We might be able to actually get sweet berries this time around, guys. We might. I don't know. I know. We've all been looking forward to this. We might actually get some sweet berries. I know. It's literally crazy. I was about to point out a salmon that I saw in third person, because I was like, oh yeah, we have big salmon in Java Edition now. But I actually can't because I'm playing in 1.21. 1.21.1, so we don't actually have the new fishies, so which is sad, but you know, we'll live. It's honestly mainly like a quality of life update, and like I'm not gonna count some of that more recent stuff for like the list of stuff I have to speedrun for. Okay. Okay. All right. That is a dog. And we already did the goal of killing a dog. It was very sad. I mean, helping it go night night, helping it go night night, everybody. So we don't have to deal with that. However, we will have to take care of. It's not like there's going to be many sweet berries in this one. I mean, I just looked at the water, so that's not really informative of whether or not there are sweet berries, but you know. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go get some wood. I've been running around this taiga for long enough. Okay. So. Oh man. I am tired. Okay. I don't know how long I want to keep going with this. I know I did say 11. So I definitely think I'm going to be going for at least another 50 minutes, which is going to be 11 for me. Which is when it's going to be 11 for me, that is. I am kind of sad that I had to start the stream a little bit later, but it's fine, honestly. Because like I did have the time to be able to actually prepare my thumbnail, so because I was like I came up with the concept of it, I just had to actually assemble it. So like those on the Twitch side want to go see my YouTube thumbnail. You know, maybe consider just doing that real quick. You know. Anyways, so I'm gonna have that. Can I have that? And I don't know if I need that, but I'm gonna want that. Also, I might want a boat, considering how a lot of these challenges end up with me traversing the ocean. So we might want to break it up a little bit. We might want to walk along the landscape. Though I suppose one mode of transportation does not require food, so or requires, I suppose, less. And then what I might actually do real quick. So we're gonna do the best form of fishing in the game. Let me hit the thing. See, it's I think the whole big salmon update's actually gonna be really nice. Because that means that there's gonna be a fair amount of salmon that are just like are really easy to hit. I don't know if that means their hitbox is also bigger. That's probably what that means, but I don't know. Also gonna get some con over here. That's gonna be very nice. I don't know if there's any that I missed. I don't think there is. Die. Give me your bone. Give me your marrow. Which is the same. They're well, not the same thing, because the marrow's the thing inside of the bones. So give me your bones so I can get your marrow. I've like run out of interesting things to say. Again, when is anything I say actually interesting? Okay. I'm gonna try not. I'm gonna try to like tone down the self-deprecating talk, but you know, I mean, I'd say like tone down it like us, but I'm gonna stop talking now. All right. So, give me those fishies. All right, there we go. Now that we have that taken care of, okay, that should be enough for now. We have like 19 foods, I guess. I'm gonna want to make a furnace fairly soon, though. If I want it to like actually be effective. I mean, I could eat it raw, but that does not sound as much fun. Or, well, it sounds like more fun, but I suppose it would be less. It would be fun for you guys, less fun for me. Then again, I'm going off the presumption that, like, you guys want to see me suffer. I mean, maybe you don't. Maybe you're actually kind, but, you know. So some of you may or may not, depending on the person, have the slight urge, slight uh, murderous urge, and evil, diabolical urge to make me feel pain. But, you know, it's fine. I'm not gonna guilt trip you or anything into not subscribing. You know. Then again, actually, it would probably be better if you subscribed, because that means I could get this challenge over with. So please do subscribe. Though honestly, I don't really know when I'm actually gonna be when I'm actually gonna end this, like when this challenge is actually gonna end. Cause like the last subscribe-a-thon I did was like a month ago. I'm probably gonna do a bunch of them in the summer. However, there is another thing that I'm gonna be doing for YouTube over the summer, so stay tuned for that. But so that is gonna be. I'm gonna be trying to balance those two things. And I think those are going to be like the two main things I'm doing over that time. So that'll be cool. Probably also some like chill stuff like Lethal Company and whatever. So, and I'm also gonna have to try Repo at some point soon. That's definitely a thing I'm gonna have to do. Okay. Alright, try to get the sip of the water. Alright, so. Okay, what's really funny is I started with like 12 viewers, but now for some reason I don't think the short form, like the vertical video is picking up as many people as it was before. Because for some reason, when I was in the starting screen, it got like 12 people. I have no clue why. I don't know. I think it's just because like it's a newer stream. Like the stream is new, so it's gonna put more people to it. But if like nobody stays, it's gonna put less people to it. So that's kind of disappointing, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe it'll do it for like a future stream as well. So I might be okay. Okay, so all right. We're gonna get. I'm gonna try to be quick about this. Just gonna snag this iron. Ooh, that's actually nice. That's 3 right there. So I might go for gold block this time around. Just something simple and easy. I love how I say like gold block is simple and easy when like realistic. Like in real life, it most definitely is it, and in like older Minecraft, it also was not. So I'm also gonna want some food in the near future. Part of the reason I am grabbing coal. That and like I'm gonna have to smelt up the iron for it to actually be useful. So I'm gonna dig a hole and then we're gonna hide in there for a little bit, and then I might like go around the ocean just to kind of like. Okay, I don't need to be doing what I'm doing right now, but apparently I'm making a little alcove for this base of mine. Actually, I'm just gonna like block this up real quick. It's gonna be dark for just a moment for you guys. We're gonna make some torches. Boom. All right. Widen the space a little bit. I don't really need to, honestly. I'm not really going to be here for very long. I guess I also just kind of want to have some cobblestone on me, because it's always good to have, like, building blocks and whatsoever, so. Anyways, We're gonna slap this down. We're gonna cook some of that up. And we're just gonna chill for a moment. And I'm actually probably gonna make another one. Make this more effective. Just to kind of speed things up a little bit. And actually, I'm probably gonna just do that and that. Whew, okay. So, how are you guys doing? How's life living? You know, just chilling in a hole, trying not to die from the night terrors that are outside. But you know, just my life. I'm trying to like drink water and like the mic got in the way, so it's kind of awkward. Okay, check up on this. Anyways, you know, so I'm gonna try to think of like an actually interesting story to tell you all, but recently, I'm trying to like start a story even though I don't have a story. I don't know. I'm just gonna let it come to me when it comes to me. Okay. All right. Yeah, YouTube stream is like kind of dead right now. There's like no one watching. Then again, its only discoverability is like shorts. So it's kind of sad actually, cuz like it might also function similar to shorts, as in like you're going to get some people that are going to scroll into it, but you're also going to get like no people who are going to scroll into it sometimes. So kind of disappointing on that end, but you know. All right. All right, how's that iron doing? Okay. We're done there. I'm gonna make, of course, as always, as everyone always should, I'm gonna make myself a pickaxe with my iron. Alright, I have a boat. I have a torch. And honestly, I know it's night, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find a, ruin portal in the ocean. And then we're gonna mine up the gold block there. Also, we found ourselves an icebergs biome. I don't know if we're. I mean, it's a step closer to blue ice. If you guys want to try to do that, because there's a snowy that looks like a snowy plains, and I think blue ice spawns in a chest somewhere, right? I don't know where it spawns, but I don't remember where. Okay, wait, village. Oh, this couldn't be more perfect. This literally could not be more perfect. Okay. Dude, every single time I see like a village in this game, I freak out, and honestly, it's a good thing. Okay, so okay, I forgot strays spawn in this biome. Also, okay, I constantly forget about this new mob called like the Bogged. I can't even remember like what update it actually like came out in. Like I completely forgot. Like it exists, and I've like run across it before. It's just that like every single time I see it, I'm like, I forgot you existed. Oh my god. Go away. Oh, those things. Hold on. I have a strategy. It's a bad one. A really, really bad one. A really, really bad one. But it's a strategy. Because those things do stupid amount of damage. Go get out of here. Okay, let me sleep. Okay. Okay. We're also gonna be taking that bed. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna see. Okay. Nothing really of interest here. Oh, what the heck? Okay. There we go. Just had to finesse it a little bit. Alright, we're gonna head down here. See if there's anything interesting besides a literally almost useless fletching table. Nope. Okay, it doesn't really look like there's much. I can't really mine blue ice because like I need a frostwalker, silk touch for that. So yeah, I definitely need frostwalker to mine stuff. I don't really need a blast furnace. Yeah, I don't remember what actually where it actually spawns. Okay, wait. What killed that pig? Was there like a wolf around here? I don't know if foxes killed them. I know foxes kill bunnies. I don't think they kill pigs. Like I've never seen one kill like a pig. That's okay. That is a black cat. That is rare. Cause I'm pretty sure they only spawn like on full moons in these biomes. So yeah, there's like nothing really of use in this village. It's kind of what makes taiga villages not that great. Okay, I think taiga ones are a little bit better. This is more like the snowy one, and like don't really have anything that good in them. So, anyways, so we're gonna try to explore here. Maybe there'll be like an igloo and it'll have something with blue eyes. I don't know. I'm just gonna explore. Honestly, the only really big thing I can do for this, so. Um. Yeah, I don't really have anything interesting to say, like, whatsoever. Okay, let's head on up here. Alright. I wonder if there's a way to make it a lot, like, more interesting for you guys on the YouTube end. Okay, oh my god, there's another one. I mean, as I said, they're not very useful, so... I mean, I'm still gonna check it out. Because, like, they were useful in the sense of, like, they have a bed, but so do all villages. Then again, I would kind of like what all villages have from this. And the difference that all villages make is, like, because, like, they have villagers and whatever, and that's kind of nice. But what's not nice is they don't have hay bales, so when I'm doing a challenge like this... Okay, well, they do have one hay bale. But that's for, like, the animals. Not, like, a whole stack of it. Um... Okay, it is a house. I really like the blue beds they have. I think they look cool. Aha, chest. Okay, no, not you. Chest. And paper, apparently, which I guess I'll take. There's a baby. Beetroot soup. Wait, hold on. I found one of the challenges, guys. Beetroot seeds are harder to get than most other things because they spawn in villages. And they don't spawn in every village, so I might just want to take this opportunity. Unless I want to be stupid and, like, try to get beetroot seeds from specifically the end. In which that would be kind of a bad idea. Anyways, unless do I have anything, like, snow specific? Because I don't know if I want to count it if I have anything like that. Okay. I don't think I do. Okay, no, it doesn't look like I do at the moment. I might want to roll a couple more times. I might do that off stream as well. Well, no, it's no, I should do it on stream because it's like I have to like be creditable and be like, "Hey, yeah, I actually rolled for everything." Not just like fake it and just like put whatever easy items I want there. So, if I get something hard, I actually have to do it. So, anyways, we have now completed the speedrun. So, my friends, as I've said before, that is another speedrun. Okay, anyways. Okay. Beetroot seeds down. Cool, cool, cool. Gonna mark that one off. Love that. Okay. Cool. Okay, how much longer do I want to go? I honestly do not have very many people watching at the moment, so I don't really think it's gonna affect too much if I like quit a little bit earlier, because I am super tired and I could just use a little bit of time this evening chilling. So, and we're almost to like 2 hours, so it isn't like I like have done nothing for this stream. So I know I'm thinking about it. Okay. Anyways, all right. I think we'll do like one more, and then we'll call it a day. I'm definitely not doing the Warden one this stream. I want to try and do that when we actually have some more people, more of an like an exciting atmosphere. So yeah. Anyways, here I don't know. Let's name this. Let's name this Sweet Berries. Let's do it. Let's just do it. We want sweet berries. That's the goal for this stream now. We have to get sweet berries. That's where we end it. That's the goal now. We end at sweet berries. Not a great spot for sweet berries. I don't know. I might want to go just like iron ingot or whatever for this one. So, which could be a lot easier because of that. So we're just gonna go do that real quick. Weirdly, getting sweet berries is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Because, like, I have to get, like, a specific snowy... I have to get the snowy taiga biome specifically to find it, or at least a bigger taiga biome. So, to, like, actually find it, so... Alright, it should be in this chest. Okay. Yep, we even got diamonds. So it was, like, speedrun for diamonds, then there we go. But yeah, there's another one. Fast and easy. Honestly, do we have one that's just like a diamond? Get a diamond? I don't know if we do. And if so, we might have already done that one. Because I think I remember there might have been one at some point. Oh, do we have any turtle ones? Well, I don't know. We just did this one. We could find turtles a lot easier. Anyways, so what is there a diamond one? I think there might have been. Like at some point. Yeah. Wait, maybe. No, there isn't a diamond one. There's a diamond chest plate, but not just like specifically a diamond. I don't know. We just got a diamond, which is cool. But you know, that's the point of this specific challenge. So that is another speed run. I might want to like make it a little bit more consistent. I think I'll get better at saying it as time goes on. But you know, we did what we did. So we're gonna mark off that one. Bada bang, bada boom, bada bam. And now we're gonna will the sweet berries. We gotta will the sweet berries into existence, everyone. Sweet berries. Come on, guys. Sweet berries. Sweet berries, at least somewhere. Somewhere. We have lava. We have lava, but we don't have sweet berry. We have lava at spawn, but no sweet berry. We have a beehive. We have a beehive at spawn, but no sweet berry. We have so many things at spawn. We have trees. We have arson. We have ocean, but we don't have the sweet berries. We don't. I think I'm losing it. Anyways. Okay. We could go for the orange candle. I think I have to get shears for that, though. So I have to find iron. Ew. I don't know. We don't really have, like, optimal stuff for orange candle. Hi, why is stream in a portrait versus landscape? Yes, that is a great question. So, stream is in portrait versus landscape. I have explained this a couple times, but so that is a fun thing I'm doing for subscribe-a-thons specifically, where subscribe-a-thons are actually going to be in this thing called vertical live streams, and I'm going to stop moving because I have reached a point where I am way too tired to be doing anything and talking at the same time, but or talking about anything intellectually at the same time. But essentially, how it kind of works is vertical live streams. They are short form. They're put into the vertical format, and what people can actually do is people can actually like scroll into these streams when they're like on YouTube Shorts, which actually makes it so like it's more likely for these streams to get like more viewers on YouTube. So, and there's also like a Twitch side, so like I'm kind of like maximizing the amount of viewers I can be on like this specific stream, and that mostly comes down to how like the whole idea of this challenge is like I'm trying to get like as many subscribers as possible to make myself suffer a little bit more. So yeah, I accidentally scrolled into someone else's stream. Yeah, that's sometimes what happens when you're like in that format, which is a little bit of an issue, honestly. Because like I've watched some like other short form ones, and it's been kind of annoying anytime that would happen. So, anyways, welcome Jess Tech into the chat. How are you doing today? Okay, I'm gonna want that flower if I'm gonna go through with the challenge I'm trying to do at the moment. Because we want an orange. Okay, no. Orange candle. Think orange candle. Is Twitch in short form? No, it is not. If you want to see it horizontally, you can move over to Twitch. So we do have that. And that's sort of the incentive, you know. If you want to see it horizontally, then you can always, you know, you can just switch to Twitch. Anyways, I put like my leg up for some reason. Dot Dark, hey, welcome Dot Darkness to the chat. How are you doing today? How is life a living for you? All right, I'm gonna head over this direction so I can. I saw that beehive. I'm gonna want to stay kind of near that beehive so I can actually complete the thing that I'm trying to do. And I'm gonna need iron. I know to make a candle you need, I think, wax and a string. I think that's how you make it in Minecraft. Oh, Jesus Christ, that still jump scaring me. Also, thank you. I know that is just techie. Thank you for following me on Twitch. I'm gonna have to get used to my own alerts because that is very much a new feature, and it's definitely gonna jump scare me more than once. Hello, zombie. Okay, we're gonna snag a bit of this. But I is Saral here. Okay, so we have Saral over there. Okay. So it's actually Saral. Sergeant Cake. Thank you, Dot Darkness, for following me on Twitch. I do very much appreciate it. And I mean, I already asked how are you doing today, so I'm not gonna deal with all that. We're gonna avoid all that. There's no iron over there anyways, so we're just gonna just try not to deal with that. Also, did that creeper blow up the skeleton? That was weird. Okay. Oh, my nose is being weird. Apologies, everyone. Bees. Bees. You guys are incredibly important to what I'm doing. It's pretty good. Gus's hiatus is hitting pretty hard though. Yeah. I am missing. I miss Gus a bit as well. I do hope that like, he does like, you know, he comes like moves a little bit back into the YouTube field at some point soon when he feels ready again. But you know, I'm gonna let him live his life a little bit. You know. He's dedicated a lot of time to his YouTube channel. I think he deserves at least a little bit of a break. And I can tell he is still like kind of keeping up with his shorts. I just don't know if he's been like really feeling up to like streaming and whatever. Anyways, I'm also gonna make a furnace real quick so I can get some food. I might want to make some like charcoal real quick. Because I don't really know how long it's gonna take me just to get like 2 pieces of iron. Okay. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm super tired. I've like run out of things to say. So like, if there's anything you guys want to talk about, then please go right ahead because I am kind of just tired. So love to hear like anything you guys want me to like talk about and whatever. So okay, so we're actually gonna like let's say 6 of that, and then we're gonna make the rest of this into oak logs. And then we're gonna spam some of that. Saw play tonight was really good. Yeah, all right. cool. All right, that's really awesome. I hope that went well for you. Was it like it was like on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate it? At the current moments, like, and me, because if I'd imagine you probably saw it fairly recently, so considering how it is actively night, well, at least here in America, and I assume you are American. Just from context, just context. Um. Okay. All right. We're gonna chuck some of that into here. Like how well it performed or the story itself? How about both? That I think both is that'd be interesting. Let's hear both. Okay, so yeah, the bees haven't gone away. Yep, they still live near their home. It's like how bees work. Story 9. All right, sounds pretty good then. Um, performance 10. Oh, that sounds like a really good play then. Um, for those who do not know, I am actively like I have been involved in some theater stuff in the past. I am not actively in the middle of theater stuff. I was uh fairly recently, but I am currently done with that. And honestly, I'm kind of glad to be done with that because it was very exhausting. Lighting 10. Okay, love it when the lighting's good. Honestly, um, play always needs some good lighting. Um, how are costumes? Costumes for the play. Costumes and setting. Yes. Because this is sounding to be like a really good play, honestly. Um, where did I put my? I think it's somewhere around here. I might want to be very. I don't know why I just left my furnace somewhere. Costumes 8. All right. Still very good though. Okay, here it is. Set 10. All right, yeah. This sounds like it's rounding out to be like a really good play. Well, I'm glad the reviews went well. Was the company good as well? Would you say? I'd imagine you probably went with someone else. So, because I don't know, some like your company, who knows? They might not be. Because like I mean, honestly, I've gone and seen plays with people, and like I don't think I've ever had like a bad experience with people I've gone and seen plays with, because mostly it's with like family and whatever. Though one time I did actually go and see a play with like friends, which was a good time. Yes, company was a 10. Ah, that's good. It's good, great to hear. Definitely didn't have any previous context about any of that. Anyways, all right, I might actually want to keep running around. And I had yummy food before the show. Awesome. Yummy food makes shows even better. So that's good. Those are 2 baby zombies. Why are there 2 of them? There should not be 2 of them. That is wrong on multiple levels. Look, I understand actual like full-grown zombies. But a bunch of baby zombies? Yeah, hell no. Oh, and they're still following me. Nope. 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 Oh, and they're skeletons. I love the night. Just say no to the baby zombies. See, the baby zombies, funnily enough, they don't actually listen to consent. Which is a really big issue. I think, Minecraft, it's 2025, guys. We got to start listening to consent. So, Mojang, next update. Baby zombies have to give consent. I love the night. Are you Batman? No. I'm not. I'm very much not Batman. My voice is starting to make me sound like Batman, but you know. Also, welcome Hannah to the chat. Hope you're doing well today. Hoping there's nothing following me. Now we're gonna make a boat. And now we're gonna run away. Or well, we're gonna boat away rather. Alright, I'm probably gonna... Okay, there's another sheep. I'm trying to get like as many sheep as I can. Just wait. She'll ask why are you on portrait for YouTube? I mean, I hope you. I hope maybe you could explain that, because I did, you know, for no particular reason why I think you would have to be the one to explain that, because I just did the whole explanation myself. Though I'm willing, there's also a good chance that you might not have to, because of certain situations that I definitely know absolutely nothing about. Hi, zombie. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I did. No. I don't like those guys anymore. Okay. You know, I should have asked, like, what kind of performance it was. Okay, it did say play. It wasn't just performance. For some reason, I think I like, my memory added some extra stuff there that wasn't actually a thing, but... Okay. That is a bot. We are going to remove said bot trying to promote things in my chats. That might actually be a person, but still. I do not want people promoting things in my Twitch chat. Why? Where? Can I remove that at the moment, please? And thank you. No bots. No thank you. I'm gonna look at the mod view. I'm actually new to mod view. This is interesting. Let's see. Okay. You get out. You. Oh, I don't actually know how this works. I should probably look into that. Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that a little bit later. You know, that'd probably also be good. Just gonna really we just do a little bit of something. Oh, wait, but if I click on the person, oh. Okay. Okay. Let's say, like, time out for like 30 minutes. Just in case it is actually it's a bot. They're here to promote things. Let's be real. Sorry guys, still figuring out how Twitch works. Saral, I will adjust the thing that you asked me to adjust at some point in the near future. I'll probably do that after stream. I'm gonna want to check how to actually do that though, because I know literally nothing on how to like mod ever anything on Twitch. So, and I know you do. That is a skeleton. That is not the direction I want to be heading right now. Did I make a circle? Okay, I don't think I did. That looks a little bit different. It would be really funny if I did. We definitely have people who can help you learn. Yes, that is very. I do know. We do have a couple people. You know, we know of a couple. Just a few. Just a few. Oh, well, that's lovely. Okay. Surveying the land. This is a very boring biome. I am not gonna lie. Oh, I can make a bed now. I probably should have done that beforehand. I think I was also gonna make a another axe so I can actually kill things. Because that'd be nice. All right. Hi, zombie. Yeah, we're gonna want to make a bed. I did not need to mind that. All right. Okay. You're mean. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Hi. There we go. All right. And we're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you. Oh, I'm gonna avoid you. I'm not gonna get a puppy. Hmm. I need iron. I seriously need to find myself some iron because I have a stone pickaxe now. Because I'm just like running around to try and find iron, but the best way to actually find iron is to go underground. I think I'm just paranoid to actually try and find it because I'm trying to find like exposed stuff. Purely because I don't really want to go into the caves right now. Because honestly, oh, Jesus Christ. Jump scare me. And that's a creeper. I'm glad it damaged itself. Who would have run? Pretty sure that killed it. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna get some of this coal. Okay. Alright, so there's no exposed iron here. However, I thought I saw something that might lead me to a cave. And when there are caves, Oh! Okay, well I'm alive, so that's good. Anyways, so as I was saying, okay. Anyways, so heading this direction, there is a little bit of something over there. So I think I'm gonna go check that out, because there may also be a cave entrance in that general direction. So we're gonna go take care of that. Okay. So, over here. I don't know. It might just be weird generation stuff. So I could be wrong, but yeah, this is just weird generation. Okay. Is there any iron like on it? I saw some copper, which is not helpful whatsoever, but yeah, no. That's kind of annoying. What's kind of nice about these biomes is I can like tree jump. I don't know if it's actually like very fast, but I guess it helps when I'm like traversing at night. I don't really need to at this time of day, but there looks like a cave over there. I think I see a cave entrance right over here. Yeah. See like a gaping hole in the ground. Typically, when there are gaping holes in the ground, that's where caves are. Okay, well, we have copper. There doesn't really look to be iron just yet. That is a dungeon. That is a skeleton dungeon. That's cool. Not what I was looking for, but cool, I guess. That's most definitely not what I was looking for. And I'm also definitely not prepared for that either. Honestly, I probably could have mined down and found iron a lot faster. This honestly isn't the greatest seed either, but I can blame it on the seed all I want. It's mostly a me thing, or well, a me choice, I guess. There's a spawner over there. Do I want to deal with that? Not really. I mean, like, it's like what, right? Is it exposed? I don't know if this is the same tunnel, though. I don't know. I can always pillar out, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh, yep. Wait, is that a zombie spawner, or is that that's a skeleton spawner? So it's like estimate here, I'd say. So we're just gonna mine down into it. I'm worried about that thing like pathfinding over to me. Ah! Yup. That is most definitely a spawner right there. Okay. We're gonna go around that hole. So we're gonna check the chests. That's what we're gonna do. So it looks like we're close to the wall. I don't know where the chests are, so I'm gonna like dig around a little bit. Just to get a little bit, just so I can see. Oh, skeleton. Should dig in here a bit so no skeletons can actually shoot me if they try. Oh god, yep. It's a lot of skeletons. I don't think there are any chests in there. And that is kind of disappointing. So, yeah. There's that. Okay. Back to exploring. That's a cool lake. Okay. I didn't really need to do that. I don't know why I did. I've taken plenty of fall damage and have been fine. It's like, just doing that. Alright. Okay. Okay, hear me out. Underwater cave. Underwater cave, everybody. Underwater cave. Maybe not underwater cave? Okay. Alright, we have spent like way too long trying to get specifically an orange candle. There are so many other things I could have gotten by now. So, I think at this point, I'm going to find the easiest thing and then say, hey, I completed the challenge and then be done with the stream. So, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do today. Hey, Cole. Nope. That is most definitely not what I wanted to see. Okay. I also forgot, I did actually kind of have a time limit on this stream. So, okay, what's the easiest thing I can get right about now? That might have to be like string, which means it has to be about night, and the time is... Okay, please tell me it's almost night. It's been day long enough, guys. I mean, we could get iron ingot. It looks like there's a cave over here. Oh, there's very much a cave. Iron. Okay. Iron, 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 iron. Iron. Iron ingot. That's what we're gonna do. Wait, I already did that challenge. Never mind. Then again, I could wait for a spider to spawn. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go down here. We're just gonna snag a little bit more iron. From right here. Cool. Oh, we actually got a good amount right here. That's nice. Ooh, that's really cool. I don't want to deal with that right now. That is really cool. Okay. There might be a spider down there, but that's like way too much of a risk at the moment. Alright, so we're gonna head back up. Yeah, my best bet. Definitely gonna wanna be done very soon, so. Okay, it is about to be night, so we can probably, because one of the goals is string, if you guys are curious. Wait, there's a bee right here. Hold on. Oh, but are they gonna pollinate the hive when it's daytime, though? Oh, gosh, okay. And there's not really many flowers near here. I mean, there's those. Those are kind of farther away. And it's about to become night. I might want to go for string this time around. Simply for time's sake. And also I have to get string to get, I have to get string to be able to get the, candle anyways, so I might as well just wait. Looks like there's a dark forest biome over there, so it looks like the biome was actually finally going to change. Unfortunately, we do not have the time for that, so I'm just gonna kill the spider and get that final speed run done for today, so I can go rest. Oh man. Okay, this has been a long and eventful stream, I must say. All right. Let's see. I'm back in Twitch. What happened? A lot of things have happened. I've completed a lot of like speed runs. I made the decision, by the way, that I'm gonna try and get just like a bunch of speed runs out of the way and deal with the warden thing later. But yeah, it's been a pretty chill stream. Otherwise, but yeah, welcome back, C. How was your time with your friends? We're also going to be ending very soon, by the way. I just want to let you know. Because I gotta go to bed and whatever. I will also be doing subscribe-a-thons a lot more often now, so. And that's going to be like one of the things I'm going to be dedicated to over the summers. Over summer, because there's a lot of things I need to do in this regard. And hey, we got one new subscriber from the stream, so we have been successful in this whole challenge's secret ploy. I did not spin wheels this time around. I wanted to try and get some of the other stuff out of the way before I added new stuff to the list. Then again, I guess I did think about like maybe getting some more easy stuff on the list, so then I could just take that out of the way as well. But you know, I did what I did today, so maybe I'll spend like a couple wheels at the end. I'm just waiting for a spider to spawn right now. Speaking of which, it is like fully night, and I have not seen a spider spawn. There's creepers. There are most definitely creepers. However, spiders are weirdly nowhere in sight. Where are the spiders at? Because there's that creeper right there. Any baby zombies? An annoying amount of them. An incredibly annoying amount of them. I encountered them the previous night in this game, and ooh, spider. Anyways, as I was saying, that came from Caseral. No baby zombies at the moment. So far, there are no more. That was disappointing. That was super disappointing. You could have ended my challenge, good sir, but no. No. Had to make my life harder. Yo, hear me out. This amazing stream idea. Okay, shoot. I like hearing stream ideas. I'm always like fiending for more ideas. Scribble.io stream thoughts. Explain a little bit. Like what exactly do you mean by that? Mainly stream thoughts, because I understand Scribble.io, but okay, these guys are not spiders. Can I please get some spiders? Well, I can get lava. I found like a bunch of these lava lakes. Oh, this is the one from earlier. I've been walking in circles. No, it's just asking for your. Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe. I think at some point, I think I'd like to try something like that out. I've never actually played Scribble.io, so I think trying it out on stream would be cool. And I know that's a multiplayer game, right? Similar to like Gartic Phone or whatever. Where the hell are the spiders? Where did they go? I know where they come from, but I don't know where they go. Yeah, Gartic Stream would go hard. Not with viewers, though. I am not doing that with viewers. That could go wrong very easily. I think about it as like, if I get a certain amount of subscribers, I do it. That is not stream. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, these spiders. I don't care about the rest of you mobs. I want spiders. Oh my god. But yeah, I definitely want to do that one with like friends and whatever. You included, see, don't worry. But yeah, it would be way too annoying to try and do it with people. Are you kidding me? Or with randos, that is. Okay, where in the world is the frickin' spiders? Wait, I hear one. Where is it? I don't know, but I hear one. I saw a creeper too, which kind of scares me. If you ever do a Gartic stream, we'd probably need around at least 4 people. Oh, I'd get like a whole party of people. Like if we're doing Gartic phone, we're doing Gartic phone. This is gonna be like I'd say I might actually add that to the challenge list. Since my plan is to actually add some more challenges. I don't know if you noticed, but there are some question marks on the thing for like a better experience. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, now there are 2 more baby zombies. The twins are back to haunt my nightmares. Oh, why? I can discuss some ideas with you. Alright, alright. Sounds cool. Brainstorm, rather. I do love a bit of brainstorming. Do also love running for my life. Okay. Can I please? Oh, please. Oh my god, it's a shipwreck. I love shipwrecks. They're one of my favorite structures. Shipwreck. Me heart shipwrecks. Someone make that ship. And also someone make the ting sound with the thingy. Yeah, because I'm so funny and make great puns. Also, this is like a full shipwreck, which is really nice. Okay. Dude, it has been a whole entire night, and yet not a single frickin' oh, not a single frickin' piece of string has been found. Okay, are there... Okay, hold on. Oh, no, it's the chest that's in there. I remember now. Okay, yeah, it's in here. That's where the good stuff is. Yeah. That's where the good stuff is. Okay. Alright, so. I swear to God, we could not get any string. I might roll just to get something easy. Know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll till we get something easy. Because I just need something right now so I can end stream. Alright. Alright. We're gonna pause. Okay. Switch over to Chrome. So, you ready for this? Is this... That wasn't stretched to screen fully. That's why it looks weird. Okay. So, here we have this. What we're going to do. We're gonna roll the dice. Okay, also, 1 to 2 is an item. 3 to 4 is a block. And 5 to 6 is a mob. So. Okay, mob. And that's gonna be... a parrot. Alright, I don't think we have had a parrot just yet, so... tell me if I am wrong. See, because I can tell you're looking at the document at the moment. We're gonna add another one. It's gonna be 5, another mob. Okay. That's gonna be silverfish. We already have silverfish. Yeah, we do. Okay. So we're gonna re-roll that one. Cow. Oh, that one's super easy. That is actually super easy. I might just go ahead and do that right now. Though I think I'm gonna roll like up till I think 155. I don't want to spend the whole time rolling. Just to get it to a round number. Another mob. Okay. We already did that. We can't do the same mob over and over. Enderman. Okay, there we go. Enderman. Now we're gonna roll the dice once more. Holy, why are there so many mobs? Can I roll this good during D&D? Can I roll this good on a D6 during that'd be great. Okay. Wandering Trader. Let's everyone's favorite mob to kill. Let's go. Anyways, Wandering Trader. No one tell Mog Swamp if you guys knew who that guy is. Finally a block. Okay. What are we getting? I might want to expand the list at some point. Because this thing is kind of lacking. And it also is spelled super incorrect. And a site. Alright. Yeah? Yeah. I don't actually remember how to spell andesite. Andesite. Yeah, that looks right. Alright, so we rolled a couple more. Fortunately, cow is one of them, so I'm gonna go take care of that, like, right now. Panda quick tip, press Control G on the dock. Okay. Hold on. Control G. Oh. Oh, I can't. Yeah, that'd be nice. What's does that have to be like capital? That's super weird because I have the words cow, but it's not. How about mule? That is super weird. Okay. Anyways, Google's got some loaded dice. Exactly. Oh, that happens to you too. Yeah. I thought Control F was fine. Oh, it might be the. It might like the fine one might be. Okay, yeah. Control F is the one specifically for the document. That one was probably for like Google specifically. So I think we do cow, then we have one of one for cow. And then if we do like parrot, there's one parrot. So yeah, that'll actually be really nice to make sure I don't have duplicates. I completely forgot about that feature. So thank you guys for helping me out there. I thought it was just me because I wasn't the owner. Ah, okay. Anyways, so we're gonna switch back over and we're gonna go kill a cow. I know I already killed some, but I'm just gonna go do it officially. And just pretend that doesn't exist. Be funny if I spend like super long trying to find a cow and I don't find one for like 20 minutes. I mean, I've had things like that happen, and it's really annoying, but I've had it happen an annoying amount of times. I can't wait to be doing a Twitch stream, and for specifically UC to see the alert that I created for whenever someone raids me, because it's really cool. And I think you'll like that one. Okay. So, honestly, it's a great one just kind of in general. Anyways, cow. Think cow thoughts. Actually, maybe if we think cow thoughts, the cow wouldn't want to come to us because it knows its fate is coming. So, what is the opposite of cow, everybody? Think the opposite of cow. 400 subs should be beating the mines. I mean, oh, cow, cow, cacao, 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 kablow, cacao, kablow. Got him. And now I have his dead remains. Oh yeah. And that is another speed run. Anyways, so yeah, we took care of that. Also, I will take that into consideration, see as one of the possible options. I do have a lot of different ideas, including ones relating to Lethal Company. I've actually been really interested in playing a lot more Lethal Company of late, so do expect that, and that's kind of just a general thing to all of you. So, as we are ending the stream, I just want to say thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have had a great time. We will continue doing some more subscribe-a-thons at some point in the future. And I'm assuming we're probably going to try to do this, like, you know, like more often, because it has genuinely been a little bit a while since we've done it, and hopefully we'll get some more subscribers that till then, so we can actually increase the list a little bit. But then again, we have a long way to go anyways, because my short for for the subscribe-a-thon kind of exploded, so we have some stuff to work through. But yeah, anyways, point is, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all had a great time. And also, pressure is a thing I will consider. See, if you all haven't, make sure to consider subscribing and maybe following if you are on Twitch. And now I'm just gonna say thank you and good night, good day, or good afternoon. Bye.